Financial health consists of many different dimensions, however, can be simply defined as the state of one's personal monetary affairs. An examination of financial health determines your capacity to meet current financial obligations and being prepared for unexpected events. While financial health may differ person to person, its importance remains key for your financial security.
There are 6 steps in a financial health check: income, emergency fund, debt, insurance, wealth, and superannuation. Today, we will look at the second step of this process in detail.
An emergency fund is an allocation of savings used for emergencies. If you have a car, an emergency fund is like the spare tyre. You don't really need it until you have a flat tyre, but when you do, it is very important. There is a 3-step process to building an emergency fund. These steps are: 1. Identify potential emergencies. 2. Find ways to save money. And 3. Save money. The first step is to identify potential emergencies that may cause you financial distress. This can include events like a car accident, illness, redundancy, or a global pandemic. Once you identify these events, you can then estimate how much money you will likely need in your account. Most experts recommend 3 months of living expenses to ensure coverage for all emergencies. The next step is to find ways to save money. A good way to start an emergency fund is to sell unwanted goods that you have. Other options to save money include buying items on sale or working a side gig or more hours. Create a budget so you can calculate how much money you are spending on needs and wants. If you can, allocate around 20% of your budget to your emergency fund. It is important that you adjust this number for your personal circumstances. A high interest savings account is ideal. So you are not encouraged to spend your money, we recommend opening a new account different from your usual bank. When looking for an account, look for no fees. Lots of banks don't charge fees just for holding an account. Also look for a high interest rate. The higher the interest rate, the more money in your pocket. The final step is to regularly save money from your income to the emergency fund. Keep doing this until you hit your target. When you do have an emergency, hopefully you'll have sufficient savings so that you don't go into debt. It is important to remember to always refill your emergency fund after using it. You don't want your spare tyre to be flat for the second puncture. For more information, please visit the university website.